Halton region is in the red zone of control for now. And that means restaurants can remain open for inside dining, allowing a maximum of 10 people only, and outdoor patios allowed as well. Throughout this pandemic, we have followed Eddie Oliveira's journey. The owner of Eddie's PourHouse and Kitchen has made several adjustments since the pandemic began, a big believer initially in following restricted guidelines in order to keep the community safe. But the latest move by the provincial government to put us in the red zone, and with winter now here, for Oliveira, it's like a slap in the face.
Restaurants are probably the number one when it comes to safety, sanitize stations, and constantly maintaining a cleanliness to a level already. I think COVID allowed us to amp that up now. So we're even doing more than we already have to do to ensure that. And it's really frustrating how we're not, when I say we, I'm talking about every restaurant. I'm only going to discuss my industry, how much we have to invest to stay alive. So for me to now sustain a winter, I have to close my patio. I got to make it an experience for our guests because that's, I guess, the way to ensure that we're controlling the pandemic. But we're enclosing a patio. So we're closing the outside so that we can eat inside. And that has always been a bit of a scratcher for me because what is the difference? You know, is it ventilation? You know, what is it? I'm confused.
Not only is Oliveira confused about patio regulations, he also doesn't quite understand how locking down certain regions and not others will curb the spread.
It's been a little bit of a learning curve for me as well because we've been getting a lot of people coming from these hot spots. A lot of information tracking when guests come in here, they're coming from those lockdown zones. So why lock them down if they can just spread anywhere? You know, so we're in a situation where I want to protect my restaurant, my staff, and I also want to protect the community that supports us. So how do I do that? You know, do I say, where are you from? You're not allowed in here? Or do I just have to understand that business is business and I need to take what I can to survive? So it's like this whirlwind of craziness that it's just hard to kind of pinpoint, you know. I just, you know, wish I can go back to June 15th, I believe, where they opened up the restaurant and we're doing okay, you know. Now it's another reason to sort of sit back and really kind of put your brain down on something and figure out how are we going to run the next 2-3 months.
And that is the question. How will they run in the next few months? And will it be enough to stay open?
Well, without sounding like I'm not going to let my dream fall apart because of cut. We have to cut.
After a few moments to gain back his composure, Oliveira says the support of his community is what motivates him to keep going.
I think with all the support we've been getting through the community, it's amazing. You know, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to sit here and be honest with you 100%. I'm just going to let you know I'm going to do everything I can to survive, you know, and if it means that we're all driving food to people's houses, then we're going to. People love us for our food, our service, the atmosphere, and we're going to try to maintain that connection with the community still. So it's kind of where I'm at with that. So can I survive? I'm going to do everything I can to.